What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to the Let's Play 999 Blind. In the last episode, we had our first death. Stuff got really intense, really crazy, all at the same time. The number 9 guy tried to ditch all of us. Apparently he was lied to by Zero, and he ended up breaking a rule and dying. And now we have one less hour to work with, and quite a few more doors to explore. So I think we're deciding what we're going to do. And I want to say thank you guys so much for your support thus far in the series. I really do appreciate knowing that you guys are enjoying the series thus far and are looking forward to so much it has to offer, just as I am myself. And quick disclaimer before we get in the episode, I'm going to try and make it so it's not an hour long. I'm going to try and find a good spot to cut the pace or cut the flow of the game, just so that I don't spend an hour or so of my time recording right now, because I don't have the ability to do that. I also have my puppy down here, and hopefully she doesn't get too hyped up and start barking in the middle of the recording. Regardless, Ace is here saying, I thought we were finished with that topic. But then what should we do? We should talk it through, which is a reasonable proposition, right? Time limits do muddy that, or the validity of such a proposition, but it is a good one. Oh my god, enough. All we're doing is talking. And that's the opposite side of the spectrum, right? Especially when there's a time limit, you gotta consider, okay, obviously you wanna think things through, you wanna talk things out, you wanna get as much information as possible to make the most informed decision you can, but when you actually have a time limit on making that decision and potentially things that come after that decision, you really gotta start to speed it up, you know? Talking won't solve anything. Can't help us find our way out of here. You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours. You're right. Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed. Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump. Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing. Agreed. Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works. Correct. And so long as we follow the rules, we will most likely be alright. But what? Who's going to go in which door? It's a good question. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door. Then it would seem we will have to split up. Interesting. So now we gotta kind of solve 2 of these digital root problems at the same time. You gotta split the group in such a way that both groups have the digital roots of, their respective doors. Well, wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way I'm going into door 5. Come on, don't be selfish. Call me whatever the heck you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm gonna have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here. We were doing so well. Huh. I wonder why. Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go to door 5. So it looks like it'll be myself and June, I believe. And no, it'll have to be a little bit different actually. Oh, Santa, not you too. Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming. What the heck, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
あ？知らねえよそんなもん。
Yeah, so?
俺は最初から4の扉に入るつもりだったし。
Doesn't mean I wanted to go in door 5. I
まあ
mean, it's a fair point, but... Oh god.
わかった
Now
よ
there's more arguing.
それじゃあ俺が5の扉に入ろ
Fine, I'll go into door
う
5.
言っても一人だけじゃどうにもならねえ
Can't go in there alone, though.
誰か一緒に来てくれるやつはいないか
Anyone else willing to come with me?
僕が行こ
I'll go.
お兄ちゃん
Gotcha. So, looks like we're going into door 5 with those two. What?
う。大丈夫だよ。心配いらない。
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
一旦は離れ離れになってしまうけど、
Aww.
もう一度どこかで合流できるはずだ。
We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
どうしてわかるの
How do you know that? He's just being a reassuring big
ある
brother.
から。
Because I do.
答えになってないよ
That's not an answer.
だったら私も一緒に行く5の扉に入る
Wait, no. If you're going, I'm going to. I'm going into door 5.
弱ったな。
Well, that complicates things a little bit. Then maybe June is gonna go with
何も
them?
弱る必要はないだろ
There's nothing you have to do.
う私が加わればいいだけのことだ違うかね
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? Oh wait, that's right. She's not 1, he is.
セブンの7とニルスの2
Yep. 7 is 7 and Snake is
これ
2.
に四つ葉の4と私の1を足せば数字根は5になる
Yep.
7たす2たす4たす1イコール14。14の数字根は1たす4イコール5か。
Really spelling it out for everyone.
なんだだったらそれでいいじゃん
Oh, it works perfectly.
その4人で5の扉に入れば
Well, then how about the rest of us?
待ってくれ
Wait,
残った他の4人はどうなる
what about the
数
other
字根は
4?
いくつだ
What's their digital root gonna be?
残ったメンバーはヤシロ、サンタ、紫、そして俺。この4人のバングルナンバー
Yep.
は
8, 3, 6,
8、
and
3、
5.
6、5だ。836。
Ah, perfect.
この数字間はいくつ
It would be 4. So we're good.
8たす3たす6たす5イコール22だ
So much addition. They really are sticking with this digital root
22の数字間は
function and really carrying
2た
it.
す2イコール4か。4だ。
It's 4.
残った4人のバングルナンバーを足すと数字根は4になる。
Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
じゃあその4人で4の扉に入れるってことですね
Then we can go into door 4.
ああ、うまい具合に分かれたな。
Yeah, huh, that worked out well.
もう一度まとめてみよ
So the team assignments will be like this.
う。5の扉に入るのはセブン、ニルス、四つ葉、一宮の4人。
7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5.
4の扉へはヤシロ、サンタ、紫、俺の4人で入ることになる。
Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
だが本当にこれでいいのか。
Are these really the teams I want?
この扉の先には9番の男の死体が転がっている。
Beyond door 5 is what remains of the ninth man.
二度と見たくない光景ではあるんだが、奴の死体をこの目で確かめておいた方がいいような気もするんだよな。
I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Also, I just had a little bit of a revelation. So,
この扉を選ぶ。
I'll get to it in a minute, Junpei.
それが嫌っているヤシロやサンタとは
Of
必然
course,
的に別れることになる。
if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and
当
Santa.
然、紫飛んだ。あいつをあの凄惨な現場に連れて行くわけにはいかない。
I could bring June with me through that door. Is there any way to scroll up? Or I guess this works. I could bring June with me to through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
この流れのまま4の扉へと入るべきか。
Should I stay silent and go through door 4?
待ったをかけてこの扉に入りたいと伝えるべきなのか。
Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
さてと
Huh. Alright then.
それでは決まりだな行こ
It seems we've reached a
う
conclusion.
私
Shall
は
we
5
go?
の扉へ行こう
I'm going through door 5.
私たちもそっちだね。行こう、お兄ちゃん。
We're over there too, right, Snake?
こらこらそんなに強く引っ張らなくても扉は逃げないよ。
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
俺は
No, I've got like something in my throat. Yikes.
どっちの扉に
Which door? To be honest, I wonder how big of a role this is actually going to have on the story. I feel like at this point, seeing that body might not even be the worst of June's, nightmares to come with the rest of this experience. So I don't know. I'd rather let things progress rather than add another obstacle.
紫と一緒に4の扉に入ろう。
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June.
初めから悩む必要なんてなかったな。
There's nothing to worry about.
そうだよ。あいつのそばにいてやれるんだ。
I just need to stay by her side.
それでいいじゃないか。何も問題なんてない。
This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
一夜さんたち、そろそろ行くみたいです。
So before this happens anymore, actually, there was something I just thought of in my head that I think is actually going to be really useful for all this digital root math. So earlier I said that, with digital roots, right? So as long as the sum of the digits of a number equal the digital root, all you have to do is add multiples of 9, right? So any number we're taking the digital root of can be expressed as the digital root you're aiming for plus some multiple of 9. So realistically speaking, if you want to calculate the digital root of a number a lot more quickly, if you just take that number mod 9, so long as that number mod 9 is equal to the digital root that you're aiming for, you should get it. So for example, like 22, if you divide that by 9, you'll get, well, it's 18 with a remainder of 4. So 22 is actually 4 mod 9, which means its digital root will be 4, assuming that's what you're looking for. And so that'll be, so basically, rather than having to go through the levels of, oh, let's try and sum this up and then sum this up, etc., you can just divide the number by 9 and find the remainder, and that remainder is going to be your digital root, which will hopefully speed things up throughout the remainder of the playthrough. Anyways, I wanted to share that. Regardless, looks like Ace and the others are going. Is it time for us to go now too? For those that don't know what I mean by mod, it's called modular arithmetic. You may or may not learn about it at some point in your algebra classes, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool in my opinion. Now then,
それじゃな。
goodbye.
気をつけて。
Be careful. Here we go. Are we gonna get like another puzzle to complete now? I'm so excited. That was really fun last time. Yikes.
ひどい。
So horrible.
何をしてるんだい。ほら早く行くよ。
Says the person who can't see. What are you doing? We need to hurry.
お兄ちゃん、靴が血で。
Snake, your shoes.
いいから早く。
It's fine, hurry. She said like, oh, like there's blood getting on your
それ
shoes.
ともみんなで仲良く死ぬつもりなのかな。
Or are you planning on dying with everyone else?
扉が開いている時間は9秒しかないんだよ。
I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
ごめん、お兄ちゃん。
Sorry, Snake. I appreciate Snake just being like, hey, guys, like, it doesn't matter. Right now, we are, like, focused. We have a goal to accomplish, right? We've got to get through this door and get to the end, or we die, right? Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, man, I hope you guys make it out.
おい向こうの様子は
Hey, how is it over there?
何かわからないのかよ。せめて音だけでも。
Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
何か鳴ってるな。
Something's beeping.
さっきと同じ電子音ね。
It's just like before.
バングルの次元起爆送信機の作動音だろ。
Probably the sound of the detonator on the
大
bracelet.
丈夫でしょうか。
Do you think they're okay? Hopefully. I mean, like, we'll find out in a minute and a half, right?
あったぞ。
Hey, there it is!
多分こいつがデッドってやつだろ。
That's gotta be that dead thing.
早く認証を。
Come on, we get over here. We gotta authenticate. 3, 4, I
テ
think.
ンションがやんだ。
The beeping stopped.
止まったぜ。
Looks like it stopped.
大丈夫か？
Hey guys, are you doing alright over there?
大丈夫。
Yep, we're fine.
一応デッドの情報を伝えておくね。
Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? I mean, why not say it when you get out?
デッドはレッドと同じデザインをしてて、でも色だけが違うの。
The dead is just like the red, but the color's different.
レッドは赤い色をしてたじゃない？
You know how the red was, well, red. Well, the dead is
あと
blue.
はレッドと何もかも同じ。
Other than that, it's just like the red.
ね
Authenticating is the same
わかっ
too.
た。ありがとう。助かるよ。
Awesome, thanks, that helps a lot.
では我々は先に進むことにしよう。
Well, we should probably move on now. To another room.
気をつけるんだぞ。
You be careful out there.
ああ、了解だ。
Roger. Alright, it looks like it's finally time for us to get going with this puzzle.
今度はこっちの番だな。
Now it's our turn.
それじゃあ、まず俺から。
I'll go first. There we go.
よし。それじゃあ、準備は
Okay.
いいな。
We ready now?
あ
Yeah. Sure.
行きましょう。
Let's go.
よし。それじゃあ行こう。
Alright, let's go. I'm excited. Here we go. It's puzzle time. Or rather, escape time, I think would be better. I can hear the music. Run! Yo, this is so exciting. Whoa. Darn.
カウントダウンが。
And it's got the skull on it. It's counting down. This music is so intense. I don't know if I commented on it before, but I love this music.
退路も断たれたぞ。
We can't go back.
早く例の装置を見つけないと。
We need to hurry and find the
おい
device.
デッドはどこだ？
Hey, where the heck is the dead?
知らないわよ。
How would I know? Guys, stop freaking out.
知らないじゃねえだろうが探せ。
Don't give me that crap. Start looking.
言われなくても探してるわ。
I already am. Man, these people.
デッドはこの部屋のどこかにあるんじゃ。
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
何部屋あると思ってるんですか？
Oh no, how many rooms do you think there are?
ああ、くそ。
Ah, crap.
いちいち数えてる余裕なんてねえぞ。
We don't have time to
とにか
count.
く開けていくしかねえ。
We just need to open them all. Some of them are locked. It won't open.
ダメだ。
Crap, this one's no good.
こっちもダメ。
Same here.
びくともしません。
It's not moving.
あった。通路の突き当たりだ。走れ。
There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run.
おい、あと何秒だ？
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
知らないわよ。
How would I know?
タイムリミットは81秒です。
Our time limit is 81
こ
seconds.
さ知ってる？
I know that, darn it.
残り何秒かって聞いてんだ。
I'm asking you how many seconds we have left.
急げ。
Hurry.
デッドだ。飛びつけ。
It's the dead. Get over here.
よし、みんな。
Come on, everyone. So this one turned out to literally just be a sprint of sorts. Huh. So it wasn't even so much like a puzzle or an escape as so much as a... You gotta identify the dead is all the way to this hall and run as fast as you can. Wow, talk about an adrenaline surge.
止まったみたいだな。
Looks like it stopped.
突き当たりもまた扉か。
There's another door at the end of the hallway. You guys should catch your breath.
まずはこっちだな。
Let's try this one first.
まあ開かないよな。
And of course it won't open.
鍵をのこ
A keyhole? And it's got one of those astrological symbols. I mean, it looks like the male symbol, but
う。なんだこのマーク。
what's this mark? Male?
違いますよ。これは多
I
分火
figured.
星のマークだと思います。
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of
確
Mars.
かにオスの記号と同じですけどね。
Well, technically they're the same symbol, but given the context of the other symbols.
でもほら大階段の近くにも同じようなマークがあったじゃないですか。
But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main starway.
太陽
Or
系の
stairway.
星を
Why am I
示す
thinking
マークが。
words, please? The symbols of the solar system.
そういえば、
Oh, that's right. I wonder if the number of each planet in the like our solar system's ordering, so with like Venus being 1 and like Earth being 3, for example, I wonder if those will mark which keys we'll get by completing the certain numbered doors. I think Saturn is after Earth. Wow, it's been a long time since I've thought about the order of the planets in our solar system. Regardless, for example, if we were to complete the number 4 door, as we are attempting to do now, we might get a key for all of the Saturn labeled doors or something like that. Oh, that's right.
太陽、
The sun.
土星、
Oh, I wonder if the sun would be 0, but there's Saturn
それに地球もあったな。
and Earth.
だからこれも多分。
At least that's what I'm assuming.
オスじゃなくて太陽系の火星のマークってことか。
So this isn't the man symbol, it's a symbol for
だ
Mars?
と思います。
I think so, yes.
へえ。あ、
I
サン
see.
タはどこだ？
Wait, where's Santa? Huh?
おう、あらかた調べてみたんだが。
Yeah, so I looked the place over. I'd imagine he's one of the more athletic people in the group.
ダメだ。他のドアは全部開かねえ。
Here's the deal, none of the other doors
って
open.
ことは。
Then that must mean they're all decoys or
残るは
traps?
この2枚のドアだけってことね。
We only have 2 more doors.
ルームナンバーですかね。
Maybe it's the room number? Huh? What about them? B92 and B93?
左手のドアは B92。
The door on the left has
右
B92.
手のドアは B93 か。
Okay, and the one on the right says
開けてみ
B93.
よう。俺は92号室の方をやる。
Alright, let's open them. I'll open B92.
なら俺は93号室だな。
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
せーの。
1, 2, 3. What was that sound effect?
おい、開いたぞ。
Hey, it opened.
ああ、開いたな。
Yeah, it did.
なんか拍子抜けだな。
I didn't expect that.
こんなにもあっさり開くとはな。
It was so easy.
これもゼロの思惑通りってことなのかしら。
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Yeah, I'm very skeptical
な
of
んだ
these
かい
doors.
いように操られてるみたいで、尺に触るわね。
I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's
とに
puppet.
かく、この2つの部屋、どちらかに先へ進むための手がかりがあるはず。
Oh, really? I don't know about that. I would be skeptical. Maybe there's a trap of some sort. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out
探
of
しま
here.
しょう。
Let's find it.
私とサンタはこっちの部屋を調べてみるから、淳平くんと紫さんはそっちを頼むわ。
All right. Santa and I will search this room. You two take the other one.
ああ、わかった。
All right.
了解です。
Okay. I see. Seek a way out. Cool. Works for me. So we got a bit of the room layout. Huh, that's pretty neat. Oh, I can use the keyboard like this? Interesting. I was just like, that face looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Are you gonna steal it? Oh, what? June! What does this mean? If I try looking at just the light parts versus just the black parts, I don't know. This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking out a human being's brain. What? Where the heck did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. That's really funny. I guess you could maybe say that. Looks like there's a room on the right side of this picture. Okay, I mean... Alright, we'll head back then. Is there anything else I want to take a look at in the meantime? Junpei-kun, what are you doing? You don't have the time to be relaxing on a sofa. It's a display case. I could use one of those, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Are they? Darn. I wonder why it's there then. So we got some matches. Anything of interest? Doesn't seem so. Maybe the mark is somewhat relevant to the painting? Oh, I should search it, shouldn't
あ
I?
あそういえばお前熱の方は大丈夫なのか
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
はいもう全然
Yeah, I'm fine.
ちょっとおでこ見せてみろ
Let me see your forehead. Oh,
確かに熱は下がってるようだな
guess it really has gone down.
心配してくれてるんですか
Blush, 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 blush. Are you worried about me? Oh, wow. There's a choice in our dialogue here? Yeah,
ま
I ship it.
あ一応な
Yeah, I guess I am. Oh, that blush though.
ところで
Also, the animations are really well done in my opinion. By the way, Junpei-kun, hmm?
純平くんはなんでこんなところにいるんですか
How did you end up here?
なんでってみんながいる時に話しただろ
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
夜家に帰るとガスマスクの男がいた
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night.
白い煙を吸い込んで意識を失った
You inhaled some white smoke and passed out.
気がつくと D デッキの船室に
When you woke up, you were on D deck.
そうだ
I can't imagine Junpei saying that.
でも
But is that
それって本当なんですか
but is that really the truth?
は
Are you skeptical of our memory? Are you skeptical of our telling the truth? What are you aiming for here?
純平くん私に何か隠し事してません
Junpei-kun, are you hiding something from me?
してねえよなんでだよ
No, why would I?
どう考えてもおかしいじゃないですか
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully
なんで
suspicious.
小学校の同級生がこんなところに
I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
それはこっちのセリフだ
Yeah, right? Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
お前こそ何か隠してるんじゃないのか
Are you hiding something?
何かって何をですか
what would I hide?
何かをだ
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I
今
know?
までに付き合ってきた男性の数って
What? You mean like the number of men I've dated?
あ
That's not relevant at all. Do you want to know? What? Is this because...
安心してくださ
Don't
い
worry.
18人
Only 18
かける
times 0. That's really funny.
なんだか出会いがなくって
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet. I guess maybe they hit it off when they were childhood friends too, I guess. And they're just kind of picking it up here. Otherwise, it seems like really odd to be like, hey, it's been so long since I've seen you. Just so you know, I have a fever and I really appreciated that you checked up on me. I think you might have a thing for me, but don't worry. I haven't dated anyone since we last saw each other. Like, I feel like it's just, you know, the progression's a little bumpy, but I see.
とにかく私は何も隠し事なんてしてませんよ
Anyway, I'm not hiding
純
anything.
平くんと同じです
Just like you,
目が覚
Junpei-kun.
めたら D デッキの船室に
When I woke up, I was on D deck.
じゃあこれは一体どういうことなんだよ
Well, you do have a point. To be fair, though, if Danganronpa, or at least the first one, taught me anything, it's don't trust the girl that's warming up to you in the very beginning of the game. So I've approached this with a lot of
小学校の
caution.
出身者である俺とお前を選んだんだ
I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school. I
被
wonder.
害者の接点をたどれば容疑者につながる
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the
確
culprit.
かセブンさんがそんなことを言ってましたよね
Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
言ってたな
Yeah, I do. So?
だから要するにそういうことですよ
Well, that's what I'm
や
saying.
っぱり同級生の誰かが関係してるんじゃないかと
I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
心当たりでもあるのか
You got any ideas who it might be?
いいえさっぱり
No, nothing. And understandably so. Oh,
他に学校の関係者って言ったら担任の先生とか
that's true.
校長先生とか
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the
用
principal,
務員のおじさんとか給食のおばちゃんとか
or the janitor, or the lunch lady. No, I can barely remember any of
でき
them.
ませんね
だよな
Yeah, I know. interesting. Fun little conversation. I mean, like, it goes without saying, but I'm pretty sure the characters are going to be one of the best aspects of this game, so I am appreciating the time we do get to spend with them. Now, I was going to search the match box. It's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. Okay, so there's nothing beyond the obvious at the moment. Oh, we can enter that door. Whoa, interesting. Alright, well, let's check this area out. This isn't a painting. What is it then? Is it a map? It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Yeah, I agree. It is now possible to use the map screen. Alright, the map screen can only be viewed during the story sections, while in the ship's... Huh? I feel like there's some glitchiness going on here with some of the text boxes, but... Ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Clicking the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room. Okay, that's pretty neat.
思ってたよりも随分大きい船なんですね。
This ship is bigger than I thought.
ああ、全長300メートル近くはありそうだな。
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet
豪
long.
華客船ってやつでしょうか。
Must be one of those fancy cruise
と
ships.
言っても、ただの豪華客船じゃなさそうだけどな。
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise
内
ship.
装がレトロすぎるし、解雇趣味にしてはやりすぎだろ
Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
そういえばゼロがこんなことを言ってましたよね。
Do you remember what Zero said? I do remember mentioning the Titanic.
この船とタイタニックには何か関係があるってことでしょうか。
Probably. Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each
う。
other?
なるほど。確かに
I
気に
know
な
that
るな
the Titanic had a sister ship. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I do remember that there were two there were two really big, really fancy boats built around the same time, and Titanic was one of them. I think it was the first to set sail and unfortunately sunk. But that could also be untrue. I'm just remembering from like 6th grade history or something. But that's a good point.
何も関係がなければ、タイタニックを引き合いに出したりはしないだろうし。
I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
もしかしたらこの船、
Do you think this boat is... It could be the actual Titanic. Probably not. I would say a replica.
タイタニックのレプリカなんじゃないか
A replica of the
ア
Titanic?
フリカ？
A replica?
ああ実物大の模型みたいなもんだ。
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat?
誰がそんなものを。
Who on earth would make something like that? Would be
マ
a
ニアだよ。
lot more difficult to
タ
get
イタ
the
ニック
actual
の熱狂
Titanic.
的なマニアだ。
Fans, crazy Titanic fans.
そんなありえないですよ。一体いくらかかると思ってるんですか。
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
さあ、見当もつかないが。
No idea.
だが、とにかく元が取れればいいわけだろ
But all they've got to do is break even, you know.
元？
Break even?
そうだ。実際に客船として運用してみるとかな。
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship.
現代に蘇った豪華客船。復刻版タイタニック号、世界一周の旅。
Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected
こ
Titanic.
んなキャッチフレーズだけでも、かなり集客が見込めると思うが。
Heck, with marketing like that, they probably have more customers than they know what to do with.
そんな縁起の悪い船、好き好んで乗る人がいるでしょうか。
I think so. But do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
史上最悪の海難事故を起こした船ですよ。
It's the site of the worst accident in
犠牲
history.
者の数は1500名以上。なんだかたたられそうじゃないですか。
Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you get cursed just for going.
たたりね。
A curse, huh?
淳平くんは信じてないんですか？
Absolutely
たた
not.
りとか呪いとか。
Junpei-kun, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff? No. I wouldn't say no, they're a load of crap, but I certainly wouldn't say I do. Man, I really hope I'm not just like screwing things up with June if I say no, they're a load of crap, but here we go.
ああ、悪いが全く信じてないな。
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff.
そういうお前はどうなんだよ。
What about you?
って聞くまでもないか。
Nah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
私は信じてますよ。
Yes, I do believe in
タイ
curses.
タニックが沈んだのもそのせいだと思ってますし。
In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic. Really? You don't think it was the iceberg?
そのせいっていうのは
What?
呪いのせいですよ。
A curse sank the
エジ
Titanic.
プトのミイラの呪いです。
Yeah, you know, there's an autoplay button, right? The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
タイタニックにはピラミッドの中から盗掘された
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra,
アモンラー神殿の王女のミイラが積まれてたそうなんです。
which was stolen from a pyramid.
そのミイラが曰くつきで
And they say that the mummy had a history.
関わった人たちは次から次へと謎の死を遂げていった。
Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths.
ほらよく言うじゃないですか。
Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. It wouldn't just be because, you know, people doing shady things don't have well-documented deaths because they don't have well-documented activities or interactions with people. There's a possibility.
墓を暴く者には災いがもたらされるであろうとかなんとか。
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one? No.
そのミイラのせいでタイタニックは沈んだと
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that
そう
curse?
です。
That's right.
バカバカしいそんなことあるわけねえだろうが
Yo, how about we get some randomized control trials going, get a nice meta-analysis of all people exposed to this curse, or better yet, blindly expose people to this curse and placebo and see what happens, and then when you conclude that research, hit me up and maybe I'll buy it. But right now, that's stupid. I don't buy
あ
it.
ります。
It's true.
なんで断言できるんだよ
How can you be so
そ
sure?
の王女のミイラは普通のミイラじゃなかったんですよ。
That mummy wasn't just a normal
とて
mummy.
も不思議な信じられないような特徴があって
It was really mysterious, totally
なん
unbelievable.
だよその特徴っていうのは
What is so unbelievable about it?
彼女驚くほど綺麗だったみたいなんです。
Well, supposedly she was really pretty. So...
Kitty?
Pretty? I mean, like, it's not like the mummy is gonna be pretty thousands of years later. Yes,
ミイラなのに
but she was a mummy.
そうです。
That's right.
干からびていたわけでも腐っていたわけでもなくまるで生きているようだったとか。
She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
ああそれってあれだろ白化だったっけ
Oh, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name, where your body turns into some kind of wax?
死
Yeah?
体がある特定の環境下に置かれると体内の脂肪分が
Huh?
文字通りろう
Is
そ
this
くのろう
actually
の
a
ように変わって
The fat in it turns into something like candle wax, right? And... Yes, saponification. But that's not what it was.
What?
Huh?
違うんです。白化とかそういうんじゃなくて
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
じゃあなんだよ
Then what is it?
彼女凍ってたみたいなんです。
They say that she was frozen?
は
What?
凍ってた
Frozen?
全身がガチガチに。
That's right. The whole body was frozen
人間
solid.
の体っておよそ 60% が水分でできてるって言われてるじゃないですか。
You know how a human body is more than 60%
そ
water?
の水分が全部氷結してたんですよ。
Well, all of that water was frozen. I mean, like, you can freeze non-water things as
発見
well.
された時からタイタニックに積み込まれるまでずっと。
You could say the body is 60% water, but it's also like... It's not just like there's, you know, 60% of somebody's body is just liters of water distributed throughout the body. It's mixed in with a whole bunch of things, inside cells, outside cells, in your blood, and your skin. I get that they're kind of going for this sort of scientific basis for this curse-like thing, but I'm just not buying it. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the
凍り
Titanic,
ついたその体は砂漠の上を運ばれている時でさえ決して溶けることはなかったと言われています。
even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
そんなバカな話
That's crazy.
信じられませんよ。でも淳平くんが知らないだけでもしかしたら本当にあるかもしれませんよ。
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before. Huh?
俺が知らないだけ
I didn't know?
ええ、砂漠でかき氷とか実は常識かもしれません。
Yep, maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever. That's
え
not true.
さすがにそれはないだろ
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be
わ
true.
かりませんよ。それもまた淳平くんが知らなかっただけかもしれませんし。
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true. Okay, so like, what she's saying is pretty ridiculous. But I think the point she's trying to make right now is that until something is proven to be true, it seems ridiculous to think that it's true. Even though that evaluation, that subjective, judgment of the truth of that statement based on your experience and such, right, doesn't actually have an impact on the validity or the truth of the statement, right? So I could say something that sounds ridiculous, but is true, and it's only sounding ridiculous because you didn't know it was true and didn't think it was true up until that point. I think that's what she's aiming for right now. Well, which is a good point,
砂漠の上
but
でも
also
溶けない氷ってそんなもの存在するのか
ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert. Does something like that really exist?
いや、仮に存在していたとして、
Yeah.
氷とは呼べないんじゃないか
No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it? Well, I guess that was a pretty interesting little side conversation. Let's take a look at what else this room has. It's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They'd probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, Yeah, very familiar with that. My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little bit nervous right now. That also makes sense. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Junpei-kun, did you want to take a shower together? What? Whoa! Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. Yikes. My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. He's just that much thirstier now. Alright, let's see what's going on with the bed. Anything underneath the pillows? Looks, there's 2 pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? Oh, I just can't help but think of sleeping together with you, Junpei-kun. You're turning red. Oh man, is her fever back? Hey, are you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? That's admittedly pretty funny. It's cute, right? Like, I dig the ship. I dig the ship. Both ships. This ship and then this Titanic replica, apparently. But a bed frame. Now, we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. It's like she's like coming clean about how she sleeps to the person she intends to sleep with. What the heck is she thinking about? Let's talk about this pattern. It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. I actually did that at one point. There was a good 2.5, 3 years of my life, in college actually, where I would make my bed, but I wouldn't sleep under my covers. I would just sleep with no blankets on or anything like that. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. Okay, that is a little bit less than exciting. Is there really nothing else to comment on here? Okay, well, let's see what's in here. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. What about the lights? It's light. Even if it's heavy, and that's light. That's pretty funny. I appreciate that joke. That's totally up my alley. Alright, well, I don't really see much. I bet the water is probably the only thing that's going to be useful from in here. Let's see what's going on over here. The chair that goes with the dresser, there's nothing particularly interesting about it. Okay. Can we see what's in here? Ah, we got ourselves a nice key. The dresser key. Okay, can we take a look around? Anything of interest? We can search it. Key. Do you think it's the key to the dresser? I wonder. Let's see the mirror. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? It's every girl ever. Hey, we don't have time for that. Also, obviously people are different and everything. I joke with Lizzie about that all the time because she does that all the time. But come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Or so you think. Yes, there is. Who? What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? She's like, wait, you don't think I'm trying to impress you right now? Or you don't acknowledge that I have feelings for you at all? Which are very obvious at this point. Oh, forget it, Junpei-kun. Get bodied. Alright, well, I think it's a dresser. There's nothing on top. If this is the key to the dresser, why do we need it now? It's light. Thanks to it, we can see. I appreciate that. Alright, then I think that covers that room for now. There's nothing else on that table. we can head over into this room potentially. Is that a door there? Oh, we can do that. Junpei, where are you going? I was thinking of going over to Lotus's room. Why? What do you mean why? I'm just gonna go check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Wait, no. Sure. Leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. Wait, no. I don't want to do that just yet. What's up? You're going back already? Well, I can't just leave June there by herself. What, you think you're a knighter, her protector or something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Alright, yeah, let's head down this way. Because there's this room over here. This is the shower. Alright. What's up with this pattern? That's the bathroom wall. There's square tiles all over it. Indeed. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used a shower once, so I know. It's just a shower head. There's nothing special about it. Can the water turn on? That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out. Interesting. Despite there being so much water all around us. Junpei-kun, do you think there might be something on the shower curtain? Huh? Well, maybe? You want to try closing it? Doesn't look like it. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah, you're right. Let's put it back. I wonder if it's because I need to light a match or something like that, and then I can see something that wasn't there initially. Put out over here, a collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. And they're even put on the right way. There is a right way to placing the toilet paper on the roll. Now let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. Yikes. What about this light? Is there anything else in here to look at? Yeah. Why don't we get back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. Cool, so I think we've explored this room for the most part. I think next up is going to be Lotus and Santa's room, and I'm pretty excited to see what they have to say. There's got to be some, mix of, what is this in the corner? I really want to see what that is, but for some reason I can't interact with it, which means it's probably not important, but regardless, we're going to continue exploring. We're going to hopefully solve this puzzle. We're going to solve this escape in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a fun one. We got to see what these rooms are like, right? What these challenges are like. And we got some quality time with June, which is really fun. I appreciated those interactions. They're a little bit fast-paced. They're a little bit all over the place, but I think they are really fun, and they add a bit of a lighthearted sense to the sort of dark nature of the game. And like I mentioned, I think the characters are going to be one of the aspects of this game that shines the most brightly. So yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. And like I said, I hope you guys are looking forward to the next episode just as much as I am. But until that next episode, this is Moon Knight Zero, and this mission is complete.